Hi, my name is Nathan. So yesterday, May 16th, 2024, we saw the Treasury bill auction underperform quite significantly. The government, through the Bank of Zambia, aimed to raise 1.8 billion kwacha through the Treasury bill auction, but only managed to secure just a little over 540 million kwacha. The total bids that came through amounted to 614 million kwacha, highlighting an outstanding 65.9% under subscription. But before I explain further, allow me to provide some context. The current monetary policy rate is standing at 13.5%. So this is the benchmark interest rate that is set by the Monetary Policy Committee. The overnight lending facility rate is standing at 30%. This is the rate at which Bank of Zambia lends to commercial banks. The interbank lending rate is standing at 20.5%. This is the rate at which commercial banks lend to each other. And finally, the inflation rate is standing at 13.8%. So that being said, several factors may be contributing to this substantial undersubscription. The main issue seems to be the monetary tightening policies implemented by the Bank of Zambia, including the increase in the statutory reserve ratio, the hike in the monetary policy rate, and the recall of government funds. Firstly, banks are facing situations where their immediate needs for liquidity outweigh the benefits of investing in treasury bills. And secondly, the cutoff rate that has been set by Bank of Zambia at 15.5% may be perceived as too low by potential investors, especially when compared to market rates such as the interbank lending rate of 20.5% and the overnight lending facility rate of 30%. So investors are likely seeking higher returns than what Bank of Zambia is offering, particularly given the high inflation rate of 13.8%. Investors might also be anticipating higher returns in the future due to anticipated inflation, economic uncertainty, and potential changes in the monetary policy rate. This expectation could lead them to refrain from bidding at the current rates. It's also worth mentioning that there was minimal demand for the shorter dated treasury bills. Only the 1 year saw some considerable demand, and yet some investors were looking for higher rates than what Bank of Zambia was willing to accept. So this suggests that investors might prefer longer term investments that are offering higher returns, or maybe better aligning with their investment strategies. But however, even the longer dated securities such as government bonds have seen underperformance in the recent auctions. But as I have stated earlier, the policies that have been implemented by the central bank have reduced liquidity in the market quite significantly. So maybe the biggest factor is that investors just do not have the liquidity to invest in these securities. Otherwise, it's a short video for today. This is all I had. Thanks for joining me, and goodbye.